I shop at Goodwill for name brand clothes at bargain prices. Coach, $30.
I shop at Goodwill for one-of-a-kind finds. It's great for decorating on a budget.
I shop at Goodwill because every dollar spent here puts 7 Nevadans to work.
And because we're a nonprofit, there's no sales tax.
So shop.
Shop. It's so good to shop.
Shop and donate today. Pahrumps Goodwill is located in the former Ace Hardware building.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Tonight on News 46, Senator Dean Heller discusses the economy. The 18th annual Fiber Art Show is a huge success, and Creekside Hospice is holding a rummage sale. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Jason Koblenz. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Monday, March 3rd, 2014. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Senator Dean Heller spoke to News 46 during the Lincoln Day dinner at the Prump Nugget. Heller gives his opinion of the economy under the Obama administration.
It's good to be here. It's a good crowd, too. And that's one thing about you can always count on here in Nye County and in Prump is you're going to have a Lincoln Day dinner that's well attended.
Let's talk a little bit about what's going on in Washington, what's going on in the state of Nevada.
Of course. The things that I think about the most, at least for the state of Nevada, of course, is this economy. We've got this Obama economy that is making it very, very difficult to create jobs. We've lost 10 million jobs in the last 5 years since this guy's been president, and they're gone forever. Gone forever. It's making it very, very difficult for small businesses to succeed around here. So that's one of the things that I really think about quite a bit. If you take a look, everybody's trying to convince us that this economy is growing and that we're out of the recession. There's a lot of people here in Nye County, a lot of people in the state of Nevada that you can't convince that we're out of this recession yet. If you take the bottom 50% of wage earners in this country right now, they have earned zero. Their growth has been zero the last 5 years. You take the top 50%, their growth has probably been around 3.5–4%. So if you put that average out there, they keep saying that our economy is growing by 2%. Factually, for most Americans, most Nevadans, most middle-class Nevadans, it's just not true. So we need to do better. We need to work hard, make sure that we put the right principles in place. We need an energy policy in place that will create jobs. And we know tomorrow we can create 60,000 jobs if we'd put that Keystone Pipeline down the center of the country. We have some trade deals out there that Obama, frankly, is promoting that he can't even get the left in Congress to pass. The biggest growth we have in America today is exports. And if you can't get these trade deals done, you can't get these exports and create the kind of jobs we need here in this country. So there's a lot we can do. Comprehensive tax reform, things of that nature, things that really need to be done in Washington, D.C. But this Obama economy is very, very difficult right now. Keeps me awake at night.
To view the extended version of Senator Dean Heller's interview, go to KPVM's YouTube page. The Nye County Republican women held another successful Lincoln Day dinner at the Prump Nugget.
We have inside the Nugget Convention Center, we have 200 people that had a sit-down dinner tonight of filet mignon, chicken breast, scalloped potatoes, grilled asparagus, Boston cream pie, salad, bread rolls, and it was fabulous.
It was sold out.
It was absolutely sold out.
Some of the main people that you had up there speaking tonight, tell me about them.
Well, all of the speakers tonight are running in a political race this year. So they will all be coming up, and they'll be attending events like this and speaking and try to get people to vote for them.
And keynote speaker?
We didn't have a keynote speaker. We have Bill Carnes, who is the chairperson of the Nye County Republican Central Committee, and he was our MC tonight.
And so this was a long time in the preparation for this, you have quite a lot of politicians that attended tonight.
Yes, we do, because we always put on a good event, and they always know that they can come here and have a great time.
So tell me a little bit about why this event is so important to you. I know that you really admire Lincoln, and we're here to honor Lincoln.
Absolutely. We admire Abraham Lincoln as one of the finest presidents we've ever had in the United States. And so we always try to honor him. We do a Lincoln Day dinner, but there's also many other Republican women's groups in the state of Nevada. There's like 17 groups that put on these dinners. Ours, I was told tonight, was the best one, and we had the most people attend.
So wonderful. Find out more about the Nye County Republican Women. How can they contact you?
They can contact us. They can come to a meeting March 10th at the Senior Center on Basin, and it's at 7 o'clock. Come have some coffee and cake and listen to our speakers, because from now until election, we're going to have all these different speakers here for the local races. They're going to be at our meetings talking to us, telling us why we should vote for them.
And you get to ask all sorts of questions.
And we get to ask questions. Now, tonight's event, they only had 2 minutes to speak, and there was no questions. But at the meetings at the Pahrump Valley Republican Women once a month, on the second Monday of every month, you can ask questions.
The military pilot of a fighter jet which crashed in western Nevada during a training exercise has been killed. It took rescue crews several hours to reach the site of Saturday's crash on a Navy range training complex east of Naval Air Station Fallon because of a snowstorm and the mountainous remote terrain. The Navy determined that the FA-18C, a U.S. Marine jet on loan to the Naval Strike and Air Warfare Center, was a total loss. The pilot's name is being withheld pending notification of next of kin. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. And here's Kay with today's Jackson Hewitt Tax Tip of the Week.
Tax Tip of the Week is brought to you by Jackson Hewitt Tax Services.
Good morning, this is Kay with Jackson Hewitt's Tax Tip. Today we're going to talk about your medical expense deduction. There has been a slight change this year in what you can take and what the percentage that's allowed, so we want to discuss that with you. So for those of you who are under 65 years old, the first 10% of your adjusted gross income does not count towards your medical expenses. That would mean that if your total income last year, your adjusted gross income was $1,000, the first $100 would not go towards your medical expenses. It would be anything over that. And for your seniors over 65, you have to meet 7.5% of your adjusted gross income. That's all your incomes added together. The first 7.5% would not count. It would be anything over that. Remember, you can take anything you've paid out of pocket towards your doctors, your dentists. One thing you need to be aware of, if your health insurance comes out of your paycheck, that's probably pre-taxed and therefore is not deductible to your income tax. You can take your mileage to doctors or pharmacies. There are quite a few medical expenses that are deductible, but remember, you have to meet that 10% or 7.5% of your adjusted gross income before it becomes deductible. So I hope this helps. We'll see you next time with Jackson Hewitt's Tax Tips.
Tax Tip of the Week is brought to you by Jackson Hewitt Tax Services.
And more local news when we come back from this break.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Albertsons. You're in for something fresh.
And welcome back to News 46. A total of 26 people were injured Saturday afternoon when a full-size pickup truck crashed into a Food for Less grocery store at Eastern and Sahara in Las Vegas. 9 people were transported to hospitals with moderate injuries, and another 17 were treated at the scene for minor injuries. Witnesses said the pickup ran over at least one person. Police said an 88-year-old woman drove the pickup through the front doors and did not stop until the truck was at the back of the full-size grocery store. It seemed the elderly woman mistook the accelerator for the brake. Creekside Hospice is holding a rummage sale soon to benefit the Pahrump Senior Center.
Well, right now we're having everybody bring over whatever they need or want to get rid of to our office at 2200 East Calvada in an effort to have a rummage sale down the road and give those proceeds to the senior center in Pahrump.
So what kind of items are you looking for?
Gently used items, gently used clothing, electronics. If you have a bigger item, we'll need to know about it because we'll have to provide a truck to come out and pick that up. Even gently used furniture that somebody just says, well, you know, I'm feeling a little claustrophobic and I want to get rid of this. We may accept that. It'll be up to our coordinator, Kathy, who's in our office, and she will make those contacts and help with all that organization. We're taking the donations starting March 30th. We're taking the donations March 1st through the 31st and plan to have the event in April.
And so they can drop them off at the Creekside Hospice location. What's the hours of operation?
8 to 5.
And so,
Monday to Friday.
Once again, the address and the phone number.
Address is 2200 East Calvada, and the local number is 727-7000.
The 18th annual Fiber Art Show was held at the Pahrump Event Center there on Calvada. The 3-day event was well attended, and it had a lot to offer the community and surrounding areas.
This is the 18th annual. We are so proud of this show. Our ladies work so hard, and we're so glad to have a chance to showcase our work.
How many vendors do you think that are here today?
We have 22 vendors, and we are just so fortunate. They've come from California, from Arizona, and mostly from here in Nevada. We have a lot of our local crafters who come and vend every year, and we have a waiting list even now with all this new space and the availability of booths.
Let's talk about the new space.
Oh, I tell you, this is the Pahrump Event Center. If anyone doesn't know what it is, it's the old skate zone. This building is amazing. The owner, Debbie Beatty, is wonderful to work with. We have rented this for 4 days, and she has done everything to make us comfortable here. And it's an amazing space. The light is wonderful. There's a lot of room, special use areas, and we're just so thrilled to be here. We have the ability to have more entries because we have more space and more vendors, and it's been a terrific show. And everyone who has come to support us, we thank you. And if it works out and we can be here next year, I know you'll all want to come back and bring your friends. And Mom's Diner's been here, and they have run the snack bar for us. The food has been wonderful, and everyone has done well, and it's just a fun show.
Lots of fun. The opportunity quilts, I know people are waiting for that one.
They are. At 3 o'clock, we'll be doing our drawings, and we will give away the opportunity quilt. It's called Walk on the Wild Side, which is a theme of our show this year for all of the beautiful wildflowers on it. And the members made all parts of it, and it's been a labor of love every year. We raise money for the Pahrump Arts Council, and originally for the building fund, and hopefully someday we'll actually have a building. But we keep making the quilts and having the shows, and that's how we support the Arts Council.
And for more information on the Arts Council, on Fiber Arts, and joining that group too as well, they can give the Arts Council a phone call, and they can even donate too.
Oh, they can. And you can do that by phone at 751-6766, or online. You can go to www.pvpac for Pahrump Valley PahrumPArtsCouncil.org. And there's a lot of information. And join the Arts Council. There's a lot of things going on. There's chorales. There's going to be a cabaret coming up. And go to the website and you can find out what's coming on.
Lots of fun down there at Fiber Arts. When we come back from this break, we'll have your Angie's List and a PBR update.